Here we go. Excuse me. Let's try another art stream. Hopefully it'll all work okay. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you for waiting for me. Oh, wow, my brushes are all weird. Hope your day's going good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My computer feels slidey. Why is it so slidey? Why is it sliding all over the place? It's being so slidey. But yeah, I'm all a little nervous about my computer. But with the madness of yesterday, but hopefully it'll work a little bit better. And if not, then I will do what I can to make it work. Well, it was a little stressful last night. Yay, I'm glad it'll be a good background for you. This is probably a funnier comic than usual. This is the one where they meet Lancer. Hello, thank you for coming to the stream. Sorry if I sound all crackly still with my voice. But yeah, we're working on some of this fun stuff today. I'm meeting the round bouncy boy. Ooh, excuse me. And I'll admit this is also a bit of a test, since previous issues were like, you know, my computer crashing in the middle of the stream. So I'm trying to see if it's going to do that again here. So if it crashes again, it means the things I tried did not work. But this is probably a good place to do it, since, oh yeah, we have red already. Hello, hello. What's all this then? This is next Eldritchrune comic, in which the gang meets Lancer, because I got a bunch of things like, what about the meeting Lancer? What does Lancer look like? So I'm like, okay, let's do a meeting Lancer one. This one's kind of a funny one. Ooh, nice. Maybe someday I'll play Final Fantasy 6 or 7. There's a bunch of them I haven't played. I've played 9, 10, 12, 13, and some of the side ones. But there's plenty more I have not played. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming. I hope your test went okay. What was the test for? Just in time for see a ping for a stream. Okay, glad the test was fine. Seriously, I updated the driver for the tablet last night. Maybe that's why it's all slidey. I don't know. It feels funky. It feels weird. But I'll get used to it. Oh, I didn't say much about the drawing. I just said I was talking about maybe I should play FF6 sometime and talking about the various Final Fantasies I have played, which is not that many all told, but some of them. Math class for programming, discrete math. That's crazy. I'm glad I was able to bring back the core memories of Shoop da Whoop. I don't know how I remembered that either. I just remembered, wait a minute, firing my laser. Wait a minute. That's what I can do there. I don't know what's going on with current memes, but I remember memes from 20 years ago. Does that count for anything? I wish I could learn math and programming, though. Yeah, engineering useful. It goes right over my head. I'm so glad I didn't have to do math in like college. Although I don't know how I got out of doing math in college because I barely passed my last math class in high school. I got like a C. I flunked the final. Not a very good class though, so honestly. That is cool. I wish I knew how to program. I've certainly tried. And just goes in one ear and out the other when I try and learn. I don't know why. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm too old to learn, because that's a cruddy feeling, but when I try and learn, I'm like, oh, this is hard. So that is super cool that you were doing it. And I hope it all goes well. They have found a round boy. Big snoot. Doink. So also yesterday, while I was trying to fix the RAM stuff, I ended up cleaning out my computer guts, which is good. They were very dusty. It was pretty bad. So I probably needed to do that anyway. I should probably do it more often. So I was like, holy moly, all this dust all over the place. Ah. Oh no, AI, just don't use it to draw my pictures. I was reading some kind of discussion on, like, you know, people like, why do they have all this AI stuff? I want AI to, you know, do my dishes and clean my house so that I can draw more. That's the thing I want to do. And there was just this discussion about, like, apparently, like, asking a computer to do something as basic as do the dishes is, like, really, really, really difficult. And I'm like, well, dang it. That's what I wanted the thing for. I wanted the robot to do my dishes for me and do my laundry and all that stuff so that I can do the stuff I want to do. And apparently, no, it is extremely difficult to have a robot do those kinds of basic tasks. New medical tech is probably useful too. Time for cyborgs. Like, that's probably be very useful for people that, you know, are disabled in some way. Uh-oh. Computer. Am I already hitting the problem? Or is the problem Photoshop? Photoshop, did you freezies? What are you doing? Well, hold on a second. Photoshop. Give me a second. Let me see if I can open that up again. Come on. Alright, let's try that again. Sorry. At least it wasn't my computer. I thought that was my computer for a second. I was like, ah! Let me try opening up that again. Open with Photoshop, please. Maybe it's my tablet. No, that's not the right one. I wanted this one. Hope it's not my tablet. I just did the driver on this thing. Okay, there it goes. That was weird. What happened there? Ah, computer, you're already freaking me out. Don't freak me out. I did update the driver for the tablet yesterday, so maybe it was being funky about that. There it goes again. What are you doing? What is it doing? Photoshop? Okay, I don't understand what's going on here. Computer. Why is it slowing down like this? Like, specifically in Photoshop. I don't understand you! Well, usually with a tablet it just takes practice. Come on, open up, please. Why is it doing that? Like, the pen will just kind of stop. The program itself is still going? I don't understand it at all. Oh no, Photoshop anyway. Yeah, I'm like, you can't stop me, computer. I'm trying to do stuff here. Man, I'm just super paranoid about my computer lately. Yep, there's all kinds of stuff going on. I've been working on. Heck, I've been also been kind of like, oh, maybe I should do another comic for like the Eldritchrune anniversary. I can kind of like a prequel one to the previous ones about like what happened with Des, maybe. Like a nice color one, but I'm kind of debating if I want to pursue that or not. He's just digging for fun and for practice. Digging practice. How to do that digging practice. It was fun to draw Lancer again. I haven't drawn him in so long. He's a good boy. Also, I need to actually keep an eye on the thing. Yoink. He's like, I've dug so many holes. I'm the greatest. He's the best boy. He's doing his best. I'm like, he's so round and cute. It's nice to draw Lancer again. Rouse is a very fluffy boy. I'm like, oh no, Susie gonna go eat him. Because that's what a Susie do. He's just a round guy. There's Rouse is fluffy. Well, here he is Smokey. Like Smokey the Bear, only not. Yeah, Lancer is definitely easy to draw compared to some of the other characters because he's mostly round shapes. Just big old round shapes. Researcher 5, the first thing it says I can need a PhD. Cephalopoid experience is not essential. Is there a animal species that is essential? You don't have to know about cephalopoids, but it helps. We're all having computer problems lately. This is the season for computer problems, I guess. I'm at least trying to fix them. Me having to learn to actually, like, ask for help. Wait, yeah, I wanted that on the special line. And then back to regular line. Kind of hard to do, like, convey the mood I want for Chris with, like, little tiny mouth line. Oh, they want a neuroscience experience? Wait, if it's neuroscience, then how does a cephalopod fit in? I don't get it. Isn't that biology? Different science? I don't know. Or is it just like a joke? Silly sciences? Their silliness? I'll need to make a high five emote sometime. If I'm able to. Implant tetras and neurologging devices within octopuses. Oh. Wait, you're putting brain things into octopi? You're gonna make some super octopi? I don't know what the plural is for octopuses. I'm assuming that's it though. Octopus science. Octopus science, aka the best science. Long live the computer problem fighters, yay! They're always busy, for sure. Susie would like an octopus science, exactly. Oh, a tasty octopus science. Uh-oh, there it is again. I don't understand why that happens. But apparently, closing the file and opening it again fixes it? I don't understand that at all. Wonder if this is strictly a Photoshop thing or if it does this with my other drawing programs. I don't know. Is this something with the driver I updated? I don't know. I don't know if it's the RAM thing again or what. So I did both last night. I updated the driver on the tablet because it asked me to do that. And I messed all with the RAM and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's not like the pen itself is not working, because it is following my pen. It just suddenly won't like use the tool I wanted. Like it switches to a mouse or something instead of being a pen. This is very odd. At least just reloading the image will do it. I don't get it. It's weird. New things we're discovering every day. Oh geez. 2 hours trying to install an app. Should be illegal. Like at that point you should just be legally entitled to, I don't know, financial compensation. That's annoying. Annoying as all heck. Keep going. Oh geez, what are these apps you guys are having that refuse to work? And again, pardon me again for the coughing, because that's still an issue too. Not quite as much of an issue as I was expecting, but still an issue. She's going for it. Oh, did I do this all in the special lines again? Wait, no, I was supposed to do that in special lines. Sure. Yeah, little trees, like kind of scarlet forest trees. You're pleased with the existence of trees. Yes, good luck with your computer problems. May they be gone swiftly. They are annoying. Ah, jeez. What apps are these? They're just like, you're gonna be logged off now, goodbye. Not open. Unless it's easier to Chris's eyes with the red already. I'm trying to draw the hood up. Tiniest face, Chris. Yeah, the one problem with like them having the Eldritch Beast there is they're always like so much bigger than the main characters, so then I have to draw them tiny. Here's the small child. Oh Lord, she's coming. Chris is like, I do not have a tiny face. You have a tiny face. Aww. Exactly. You could be like, oh, tripped and fell into my secret hole. I honestly contemplated like having a bit where Susie does trip into a hole and it's like, ah, falls on her face, but ended up not quite going that way. But I contemplated it. Nice. Some nice, pretty photos. They're not dead. They're just resting. He's pining for the forge. Oh, I hate that when it's like password's wrong. And you're like, okay, well, I guess I'll change the password. And it's like, well, it can't be the old password. And you're like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Okay. Lines down on the first page. She's going for it. I think I can do a little bit more. I'm not sure when my ad breaks are anymore. They've all gone off. So I'll just have to play it by ear. This is why we can't have nice things. Okay. Computers, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. He's just a little guy. got his tongue sticking out. He's like, oh yay, friend is coming. Friend is coming for dinner. Should do that right. Ooh. Excuse me. No, that's always cute. It's like the I've only known them for 10 minutes, but if anything were to happen, I'd something and then myself, you know. That's always good. Always a good time. She's coming. Huh. I'm wondering what the heck is causing the pen issue. Right now it doesn't seem to be doing anything, but it was earlier. Tell me your secrets, computer. Make sure I don't forget her freckles. Freckles! Which may be scales, but maybe freckles. Last thing you see before you die. Eldritch Susie coming for you. Me when I get you. Yeah, 3D IMAX. That would be a little bit spoopy. A little bit scary. I haven't seen a 3D or IMAX movie in forever. I think the last time I did that, probably at the Science Museum or something. Maybe back You're like, well, there she goes. Oh, they know that she's gonna go munch on it. They're like, oh, well. They don't have any attachment to Lancer right now. They're just like, oh, poor little guy. Yeah, because there's shame about the little guy. Shit. But don't worry, Lancer will be okay. Because he's a Lancer. Oh no, she definitely going for him. She like that look edible. His little face. How can you say no to his little face? I might need to take my break here in just a bit. My little stretch break. He's like, yay, you want to see my holes that I dug? That's so cool. Yeah, I don't think this is getting a movie adaptation anytime soon. Unlikely. Extremely unlikely. And after this one, I'll take my break. I don't take the breaks, and I'm like, oh, I gotta keep going. Let's gotta keep going. I think it is extremely unlikely for an adaptation of Undertale Eldritchrune to be made, and good. Because I don't think it would work as a movie. I don't think that's the medium it was intended for. I think the whole fact that it is a video game is like there's a saying that the medium is the message, and for Undertale and Deltarune, the fact that they are games, not, you know, films or anything like that, is to their advantage. It would not work as a film. That's the thing, I don't think the weird meta stuff would work as a film. It just wouldn't, it wouldn't be the same. Yeah, they have, but they don't have the same kind of situations that like Undertale Eldritchrune has, where the fact that you are playing a game is like part of the story. I think the only way that it could work for any kind of like film or TV adaptation is if it's just the characters, like the monsters, just like doing everyday fun stuff, like what you would get with the winter alarm clock dialogue, stuff like that. Just anything that does not actually involve player participation. Probably wouldn't even have humans in it. It's just these monsters are on the surface and they're doing crazy things. And they're being funny and silly. Just focus on the characters as, you know, and what they're doing. Because trying to actually adapt the story of Undertale, it wouldn't work. Now the characters, again, you could do something with the characters. That would be really funny. but I don't think you could do the story itself. Yeah, like you couldn't make a movie of the Stanley Parable. It would just be weird. The fact that it is a game is part of what makes the story work. And it shouldn't need to be a movie anyway, because games are their own legitimate art form. Just as much as film or anything else. Obviously, I think what when people say, oh, I want to see it as a movie, they want to see, like, these characters animated in, like, a bigger way. Like, you know, that's why the fan animations are so popular. Because then it's like, oh, it's my favorite characters, but they're animated, and I like seeing them animated. I think that's what people say when they want to see a movie, is they want to see the characters, like, doing some more movement than they do, like, their little sprite animations. Did you watch the Broom Closet movie? The Broom Closet movie was my favorite. I watched the Broom Closet movie. I hope your friends find this concerning. Yeah, I mostly watch YouTube too, unfortunately. Okay. Before we move on to the next step, I need to take a little break and stretch my wrists. Yeah. I do need to watch more movies and stuff just for the sake of my own film vocabulary, but unfortunately, since I live by myself, I'm usually like, well, I don't want to go to the movies by myself. I'd rather just work on something. And then I don't go to the movie, and I don't see the movies, which I should. I really need to just get in the habit of, like, okay, if I want to go to a movie by myself, I will. And just do it. Or at least maybe, I don't know, get one of those, they have, like, online things now where basically you can kind of watch the movies at home. Not the same as being in the theater, I know, but still I can see the movie. I think the last movie I saw in theaters with friends was the D&D movie, which was really fun. I like the D&D movie. Yeah, my problem is I just load myself down with so many projects. But I should be filling that well too and being aware of what's going on that people are doing media wise. Again, I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it by myself. But yeah, if I had like, I could just, like, I have a nice big TV, I should use it more for movies and watch some movies at home. I think I need like the little scene thing. Maybe that's another thing I should set up. Water! I'm gonna get some more water. I definitely need to be more active too. Alright, be right back for one more stretch. Turn. Okay. We continue on. Oh. We try to continue on, but apparently this thing's gonna be dumb again. Now she's gonna play whack-a-mole. Whack-a-lancer. part took a little bit to draw because it was a bunch of different panels, but hopefully it's funny. I love whack-a-mole. Twister whack-a-mole, because she's twisting up all over the place. I don't think I've ever actually played whack-a-mole. Maybe? I don't think I was very good at it, but must have been at some point. One of those big, you know, mini golf arcade things. Yeah, the only problem, like, I love doing comics, but the issue is that it's very time consuming. It's a lot faster to write stuff than it is to draw stuff, but I can't help it. I'm like, no, I'm picturing this visually. I have to draw it out because that's the vision in my head is visual. Probably should try and copy paste some of this stuff where I can. Smack. Do a little bit of copy paste. Come here. There you go. Hello, you missed me. Why am I on that eraser? Not the correct eraser. True, short opponents. Well, short opponents are harder to hit in like a lot of things actually, real life and video games. Your center of gravity is lower. You gotta squat down to reach them. That's the power of being short. If you're short, you gotta have some kind of power. Shantoto and Dissidia. Yep. Remember that. If I can't copy that again. That's not right. Incorrect. Copy you. Huzzah! The power of short people. Don't mess with us. We're short. Or something. My shortness will get me through life, even if it means I won't be able to reach stuff on the top shelf. Yep, that was the idea. It's like, oh no, she's after the laser pointer laser. Susie, you'll never get it. Like, yes, I will. If I'm just fast enough, I will catch the laser. A laser named Lancer. This is how you defeat eldritch beings. Cartoon logic. Yeah, Lancer's language is a little hard to parse out sometimes. I hope I'm getting his voice right here, because I'm like, I want to get Lancer's voice right, but am I doing it right? I hope so. Furball. He's got all kinds of silly, cute little nicknames for people. It's like, why are you small? I am baby. Your big long hair in the way. Your mane of Dargan hair. Yeah, I have him like a little bit smaller than Chris. Clauser. Proper. I might need to copy that again. Just, yeah, pop. Okay. Yay, this one's done. Let's open number 3. I don't know if he ever gets quite next to Chris in this one. Yeah, huh. Boy, a whole bunch of Actually, I don't know if I'm what's this one that I copied? Okay, yeah, that was a different one. We'll do special lines too. So, how long has Lancer been digging those holes for? As long as he wants to. Doesn't have much else to do. So he's like, I'm gonna dig as many holes as I want. Nobody's giving him any cool assignments. They all think he's too little and weird. They're just wrong about how cool he is. Now she's getting Twister the hot spot. This one was I had to do all the backgrounds again first for this one because I'm like, okay, I have to make sure that the holes are consistent across this thing. It'd be faster if I just do all the holes first. He's playing Twister. I used to have that game when I was a kid. And I don't know how well I did at it, but it was fun. And again, Eldritch Susie would probably be better at Twister than Eldritch Noelle. I think she would get twisted up pretty quick. Is Twister still like the secretly, like, ooh, it's naughty game? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Keep trying again and it's not working. Let's copy all this over and copy paste. Yoink. He's just like, yep, I'll just keep talking. But did a neck plate right there, oh well. Close enough. He's like, how do you do that? Yeah, it just kind of ended up being, oh, Lancer looks the same. Why? It's funny. Nobody knows the reason. If I don't forget. Uh-oh. Why you not read my things? Read my things properly. He's trying to at least get her foot over here. Copy the foot. That's barely. Yeah, exactly. You have to add a little bit of humor in so the dark stuff feels darker. So if it's all gloom and doom all the time, then it's like, well, now it's boring. And not impactful. Sometimes you just need a silly little guy. You need a silly little guy to outsmart a giant lizard. The power of cartoon logic. Yeah, admittedly, honestly, doing humor and like lighthearted stuff can be really difficult. It's hard to tell good jokes. So I'm like, oh, I wish I could tell good jokes like Toby does. His humor is always so on point. I want to be able to make people laugh like that. But I don't know if I'm very funny. Unfortunately. settings for ads later. Yoink. Yeah, this section took a little while because it was just like a lot of the same action, just changing slightly across panels. Quack, 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 quack. That's good. Wrong layer. Why do you do this? Don't do this. Don't give me the wrong layer. A bit. It's like, I cannot reach the child. Again. Why does it do that? It's like I can do it in this one. Isn't this like I'm in whatever one I'm in? It'll be like, no. I'm confusion. What a weird thing to have happen. Forces me to save a bunch at least, but still inconvenient other ways. I don't understand why it's happening. It's got to be a thing with the driver, I'm guessing. Don't make no sense. He's like, She tries to do tail flap. All the erasing over and over gets a little bit bleh, looks like. Oh well. Chris is like, but also this is very funny. Chris, have you considered this is amusing? They're always easily amused. know if her arm can stretch that long, but it does now. And then tail flap. Kabam! Yeah, this was definitely the page that took me the longest. I'm just gonna copy just the things, but everything else is changing. Oh, not that one. This one. He's all the way over there. How did he get there? We don't know. Wormhole powers, exactly. The stuff he was digging, secretly wormholes. He was digging portals. Invented portals before anybody else even thought of them. Didn't even mean to. If you had a portal gun in real life, what would you do with it? Actually, I don't even know what I would do with the portal gun in real life. Go to the moon? Now you're all decked out to go to the moon with like, you know, your moon suit and stuff? Again? Why does it do this? Well, I guess it probably would be an easier way to get to the moon. As long as you can see the moon, you can shoot a portal up there. You get a lot less rocket fuel. Alright, we're gonna have to put those two on separate layers because I want Susie to be out of focus in the background. Why does nobody like my tunnels? My cool portal holes. Clear to that. Thank you, I'm glad you're enjoying them so far. They have been surprisingly fun to do. Like, oh no, how did I get into this? It's fun and I'm having fun with them. Even if they're all very out of order right now. And I don't know how I would do the last part, like the ending of it, because it feels like it'd be so long and complicated. I don't know if I could do it all with comics. It would just take forever. At the same time, I still picture most things like visually. Guess I'll see when I get there. Yeah, it's probably good if you're doing them, you know. Also, it's like, it's not exactly a linear story like, Paper Trail or all that kind of stuff. Mm. Good grief, I swear, I step away from this 2 seconds and it's like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. I really wonder if it's a memory thing or if it's something else. But for unknown reason, just starting it up again makes it work. Specifically starting the file again. It's possible also to write things out of order. You can, you know, write your story out of order and then release it in the order you want to. That is certainly doable. Like, Eureka! And now we're going to do Susie on a different layer because she's out of focus. Sus lines, oh yeah. Well, again, you can write it in whatever order you want and then release it in the proper order. Nothing saying you can't. I did that with Dogs of Future Past sometimes, actually. Where there were some scenes I wrote that I did not get to for a while. Of course, and then by the time I did get to them, I was like, I might rewrite parts of this because they don't work anymore necessarily. So there is that possibility. You might write it, and then you get back to it later, and you're like, oh, I gotta rewrite something because it's not working as well as I thought. But at least you got the idea down that you wanted. Nobody knows what order you write stuff in. You can write stuff in whatever order you want. Excuse me. Sorry, I thought the cough stuff was gone. Or at least getting better, and still it plagues me. I'm plagued by my own horrible lungs. Yeah, exactly. You just write some scenes in advance and then get to them when you get to them. I might do a little bit behind this. Oh, jeez. Really? I just opened you again. I have no clue what's causing that. What a weird thing. I have not had that happen before. I mean, at least it lets me save, but if I didn't, because if I was losing that work, that'd be really frustrating. Lancer, she's behind you! Yep, that happens in stories sometimes. I am overlapping the lines here because it's on a separate layer, so it will be covered by the fill on the other side. Come on. definitely the most annoying thing to shade is her dang long hair, though. Why you gotta keep the long hair? She's stomping. Hopefully this will actually look even better once I have the focus effects in there, which pretty much involves blur, Gaussian blur. Lancer is unbothered, in his lane, moisturized, all that goodness. She got Chiefs. Big Chiefs. Yeah. Come on. Rawr. Yeah. This is the part of the 3D movie where it's like, oh yeah, you did this shot specifically for the 3D effect. People will be like, whoa! And jump back in their seats. Jaws 3D. Intimidating? Yes, she is supposed to be. It's all good. It'll be fun to shade too. I just realized, when is my break? I probably should take my break after I finish this panel. My break has just sailed on by. Yep, I know how that goes. Okay. This one's done. Yeah, that'll change a little bit once we add the focus effects. Excuse me. Ooh. But I will do another stretch and we'll get to the next page where I find out how he gets out of this one. The answer is cartoon logic. That's how he gets out of it. Ooh, sheesh. Drink my water more. Coughing. Yeah, gotta take a break. Gotta stretch. Also, probably should get my orange juice. My taste of orange juice. I usually take a little bit of iron in the morning and I take orange juice with it. That's supposed to help, supposedly. That's what they say. Both iron and vitamin C I could definitely use. All the time. What does it help with? Apparently vitamin C helps you absorb iron better. That is what my doctor said. So, I have an iron pill, which I do take, because that's what my doctor suggested. That and one other vitamin I'm kind of low on. He said you should take it with something that's vitamin C because that helps you absorb iron better. So, I didn't know that either. That's what my doctor said. And I like orange juice, and I have plenty of vitamin C, so there you go. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, be right back for one more stretch and my orange juice. I'm back with my orange juice. I'm going to continue on to the next page. Yeah, I've done some doctor trips in the past. He said, hey, these things are overall good, but you're low on vitamin B12 and iron, so I do take those to help with that. Okay. Continue on. Lancer's on his rolling way. Special lines too. Are you veggie? No, I'm not vegetarian. I just probably don't eat as much iron as I should. I try and have some green vegetables, and I don't have red meat that often, just like once in a while. I usually just make either chicken or fish for myself at home. So, that may be why I'm not getting iron. And the problem is, like, aside from, like, you know, leafy green vegetables and red meat, apparently the place to get iron is organ meat, like liver. And I'm kind of like, oh, I don't really want to do that. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a picky eater as it is. Or, you know, fortified cereals also probably have iron. There's stuff that has iron in it that's not that, but apparently, if you really want to have a good source of iron, yeah, liver. When I was growing up, my grandpa used to always joke, he's like, I'm gonna give you kids liver and onions. And you're like, yeah, no, I'm gonna give you that to your kids. Big teeth. Go, chomp. Susie needs to get her iron. Yeah, that's the problem, is I don't know if I like the texture very much. Like one time I was at a place and they were like, oh, do you want to try some beef tongue? And I was like, you know what, okay, I'm a picky eater, but, you know, this is a restaurant I really like, and I can dip it in sauces and stuff. I'll try the beef tongue. And so I did, and even though the sauces were really good, I'm like, I hate the texture on this. I don't like the texture of beef tongue. I'm sorry, I can't. And, yes, this is before they meet Noelle. I tried it at least, but did not like it. Liver appetizer. Oh, that's a no thanks. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's a texture thing. Oh, it was a taste thing? Ugh. You'd figure, you know, okay, with the right sauces you can make things taste better, but maybe not. There he goes. He's rolling away. Now he's a little pill bug, exactly. Rolling on his merry way. Like my mom said she had to try eel once and that she hated it. It was not good, apparently. It feels like that, like eating eel sounds like it would just be like slimy fat. I would not want to try eel. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure what you do with all the other various meats. It's like it's nice that those can be used, I guess, but I don't know. Again, my one time trying beef tongue, I was like, I don't like this. And that was again probably one of my favorite restaurants with really good sauces on it. Eel's pricey, huh? Wonder how hard it is to catch eel. Probably can farm it, right? I don't know. Buy a fish head? I've not ever eaten a fish head. I'm gonna have fish this weekend. I'm planning to cook some fish, so that'll be tasty. But that's just regular, you know, salmon. Once we were in this restaurant in Spain, and they gave us a shrimp, and all of the shrimp's heads were still on with their little shrimp eyes. And my mom was like, I hated the shrimp eyes. Yep, she still has freckles. She's like, I'm just gonna pill bug out of here. Goodbye. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, she still has her freckles. I'm a bit of a picky eater though, so it's hard to get me to try new foods. Better than I was as a kid, where if a corn muffin had like a lump on it, I'd be like, no, I can't eat it. There's a lump on my corn muffin. But I'm still pretty picky. It's all good. It's easy to lose track of Susie Freckles when she got big teeth. She got them big teeth. Probably be better about eating different kinds of vegetables, but it's hard. I got like some vegetables where I'm like, yes, these are acceptable vegetables for me to eat. I'm gonna eat these vegetables, and then other ones I'm like, eh. Even though I know logically I should eat more vegetables. Yeah, exactly. Susie's like, aha, it was me that saved you. I wasn't commanded to do that by the human over there. I'm just that cool. Alright, thanks for coming to the stream. I super appreciate it. I always appreciate you being here. Even just lurking is all good. I'll probably keep going until about another hour or so. 11:30 noonish. All that business. I like it when she blims. Angry lizard blims. Blech. No worries. Somehow I didn't know you could do Twitch on the Switch, but that makes logical sense. You're like, what is this person doing? Come here. I said, come here. Zoom in. I know. My fruit snack, come back. You ever like open a package of, fruit snacks or something or some kind of thing, and then all of a sudden they pop out and roll away. And you're like, no, my snacks. How could you betray me? Hello, hello, thank you for coming to the stream. This is a stream you can watch live. We have all these screens and many of them can have Twitch on them. I sometimes watch Twitch on my TV. I'm like, I want to see what's happening on big screen. But it depends on if I want to chat or not, if I just want to watch. I like her weird little run. Man. Lancer's like, she sees me rolling and she hating. Yeah, they're just watching. They're like, what the heck is going on? What is she doing? He's like, I am very dignified. This is dignity. Big horns. Aww. They're all mysterious eldritch armors. We've got extreme floof. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Wait for this song too. Whoop. Yeah, they're like, yeah, heh, heh. Red eye on the special one. Red eye. Oh man. Again? Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't be dumb. Give me the file. Yeah, there's lots of different kinds of Final Fantasy job classes out there. Chris is like, yep, I got mysterious cloaks. My cloaks are very mysterious. Crazy armor going on. A lot of monsters. Oh, jeez. There's gotta be a reason for this. Why it's not doing my thing. It's easier to fix than a crash, I guess. Let's see how it goes. No, it says like, I am confusion. No, he's so happy about deal with Chris. It's more like, what is this creature? Why is it acting like that? He doesn't want to. Probably like, nope, this is my soul now. No takesy backsies. I'm just confused because Lancer is just a little weird guy. He's just a little weird guy. on the right thing. You're rolling. Yes, the power of rolling form. Cannot outsmart ball. No one can outsmart ball. Certainly not me. They see me rolling. Boing, they hate it. The answer will never be balling. He's always balling. Even. No, Chris is just amused as to whatever is happening. They're like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but this is funny. We'll just see how this plays out. Serial guy, but it's Susie with a curse stone. Okay, got that one. Oh, we forgot her freckles. She needs her freckles. Gotta have her Susie freckles. Blech. Okay, that one is done. We'll do the stuff there later. And move on to number 05. We're making good progress. She do tail whip. Making very good progress. This is only an 8-page comic, so nice to get through as much of this as we can. As goodness knows, usually it takes me a while to do these. Last one took forever because the backgrounds were just redonkulous. She angry. Hello, thank you for coming to the stream. Why'd Susie go feral? She tried to catch Lancer for eating, but he is too fast. He just rolls away. She big and large. Yeah, you think she would realize, wait, this probably is not worth it. Which, you know, she'll figure that out probably soon enough. Oh, jeez. It's like I'll tap away for a second, all of a sudden, there it go. It looks like a little gumball. I want to get my little gumball. Looks like a little blueberry. Did you have an issue with the stream? Is there something there? Let me know if there's an issue. I momentarily had to restart this picture because I've been having an issue all of a sudden today where like the pen will just kind of pen tool is kind of not go. I don't know if it's because I just updated the drivers recently or what. But maybe it's also a thing on Twitch's end. Entirely possible. Yeah, there's the ads. Maybe I should take my break now. I don't know. Is it ad time? Apple bucking season. No, she's bringing down the tail hammer. And once again. I really am wondering if it's a memory thing because my computer seems to be like when that happens. Which is odd. Well, I tried a lot of on and off again yesterday. Is what I did. Oh yeah, only 30 seconds. Tail whip. She's bringing down the tail. Adland over. Oh, Adland's already happened. Apple bucking season. Alright, see you in a bit. Yes. I think I might have changed up how the ads work. I'm not sure. If Hometown has field trips to farms? Good question. I don't know. They don't seem to get out much overall. Like, we'll just stay here. He's rolling away. Turn and I smack you. Yeah, I don't always know a lot. I think the last time I was on a farm was in Italy. For Christmas we were visiting a friend once and she had neighbors who were farmers, you know, just little small family things. They had like a few cows and stuff like that. Mostly olives. It was an olive farm, I think. And good grief, had a turkey there. Turkeys are huge. Like, you wouldn't think they are that big, but turkeys are such big birds. They're kind of intimidating. The giant turkeys. They are dinosaurs. Birds remember. They're still tasty though. The birds will get you. Okay, special lines. She'll do a different color later. Excuse me. I'm wondering if I shouldn't take my break now or wait a little bit. I want to keep going though, I'm having fun. Well, I guess I probably should take a quick break anyway because I need to restart the image. Because it's being stupid. Oh no, she's coming. I need to get the COVID booster. I wonder if they're going to have it here soon. That and my flu shot. Because I don't want to get COVID again because it sucks to have. It's the worst. Alright, I'm taking a break to stretch. Super quick. Oh, that's rough though. I'm sorry the booster was bad for you. I've been super lucky so far in that I don't get too many side effects from boosters and stuff. Like mostly just my arm super duper hurts and I feel really tired. But I haven't felt like sick from a booster. So that part is good at least, but I don't know when they'll be available in Canada. Hopefully soon. New game. Oh my god. Versus Susie on. Good song for this. Bleh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's a pain in the butt. It takes feels like, shouldn't booster effects only last like a day or so? I don't know. Weird. Okay. I'll be right back for one more stretch. Return. But yeah, I do want my boosters. And also my flu shot. I need to get that because I don't want flu again. I was just sick last week and it sucks so bad. And it wasn't even anything super huge. It was just like a cold, I guess. And now I've got this post-sick cough, which is really annoying. They are. I'd rather deal with them than deal with getting the flu or COVID or anything like that again. Especially as I'm getting older. I'm getting older. I can't handle illness anymore. I don't know what that voice is. It's the Lancer! And it's the Susies. He's just a little pumpkin. A little bouncy boy. Yeah, I think you might be able to. There's some places where you can get both your COVID and your flu shot at the same time. So if you want to double up, then you can. You want to be like double immunity power. Like last year, I didn't get them together because I'm like, I don't know if I should double up on, 2 vaccines at once. That can be a little bit rough. And it's like, ouch, oof, my insides are preparing for battle twice. They need to remake that old Disney propaganda short that was like V for vaccination and victory, and that was basically a propaganda short they came out with in World War II era. And they're like, no, vaccines are good. They make you build little tanks in your bodies. And these little red blood cell guys running around like, it is only with guns can we defeat the germs. And it was silly, but it was effective. I used to have that old box set of like the World War II propaganda shorts, and I might have lost it. I don't know where it is. Somewhere around here. Yeah, it's very fascinating. That's why I like those, because I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so interesting. It feels very historical, even if it's also like, oh, this is super duper racist. Woof. Not as bad as the Warner Brothers ones were, but pretty rough. I mean, if you have that context going in, and it's like, okay, be prepared for, terracisms of 1940s. So many regular boosters are 3 rolled into 1. I mean, I know when you're a kid you take like, measles, mumps, and rubella all at the same time. And I mentioned this earlier, but I really need to get a shingles vaccine at some point because I am susceptible to shingles because I had chicken pox when I was a kid really badly. And apparently shingles super sucks, so I don't want it. Yoshi! Oh no, she's here to commit the tax fraud! Ah! Yeah, the reason is the racism. Just good old-fashioned wartime racism. Yeah, I think that's the case for me too. I think I'm too young for the shingles vaccine, which needs, I don't know. You can get it like in your 30s, so I'm like, how long do I have to wait for that? Yeah, I had chicken pox when I was like 10 because they didn't have the chicken pox vaccine when I was a kid. So I got it the regular way and it was awful. Probably one of my top 5 worst times being sick. So I don't want to go through that again. I got I couldn't eat for like 2 days because I was just super sick. And got it down my throat. It was awful. Like my brothers also then got chicken pox, but I got it the worst, I think, of anybody. I was really in bad shape. So I don't want shingles. No, thank you. Okay, you got lucky getting the chickenpox vaccine. Chickenpox super sucked. Again, top 5 worst illnesses I've had in my life. I was just laying there on the couch trying to watch cartoons, but mostly I was just miserable. And itchy. Nauseous. Awful, awful. But yeah, when I was a kid, they had not invented the chickenpox vaccine yet, so I didn't get it. Yeah, I think most of the time people get it when, like, they're really young. I remember what it was like because I was 10. Which was a little late to get it. And it sucked so much. Okay, no worries. Do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. Yeah, a lot of people get it when they're really young. And I'm sure it would have sucked when you were a toddler too, but you know, it's hard to remember stuff when you were a toddler. Squish face. And he's just always sticking out his tongue. That's just what he does. He sticks out his tongue all the time. Oh, jeez. Again? What a weird thing to have happen. Easy to fix, but very, very weird. Oh, he's happy. Yeah, we got Lancer's theme song, too. Perfect. We have some Lancer music for the boy. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you enjoy the Eldritchrune thing you found on the internet. I hope you like it. It is kind of funny how I'm like, oh, I'll just draw some stuff for fun. People are like, keep going, and I'm like, okay, here I go. And they're like, okay, now I'm invested. I'm like, oh no, now I am too. How did this happen? This was not my intention. I do want to do another really big fan project someday, but I want to do it for based on like canon stuff as opposed to like an AU. But I'm gonna wait until the full game is out, and I'm sure I'll get some kind of ideas from however the game ends. But this is fun in the meanwhile, especially while we're waiting for more chapters. Yeah, I don't know when we're going to see Deltarune and Papyrus. Apparently when we see Deltarune and Asriel is when we'll see Deltarune and Papyrus. According to Sans, anyway. Although it would be really funny if, like, oh no, we're not gonna see Deltarune and Papyrus until, like, you see Asriel. It's never gonna happen. Oh no. And then, like, I don't know, at the end of, like, chapter 3, Asriel calls on the phone. He's like, hey, I'm just checking in. So we finally get to see him, even if it's not in person. Then we'll see Papyrus in, like, chapter 3 or 4. Or no, he said when, like, Asriel comes home is when we're going to see Papyrus, so maybe not. I thought that'd be funny. Papyrus is just a funny guy. It's just like watching BBB Sherlock. I don't know. I hope it's better than that. Hopefully less queer baiting, if anything. He's excited! Okay. You. More Lancer. And Susie's. Next page. I'm making really good progress. Even with my pen being stupid. Even with a stupid pen, I'm hanging in there. Yeah, I know that the way they do British television is slower than usual. I was mostly making fun of the fact that Sherlock kind of has notorious queer baiting. Where it's like, no, in Eldritchrune, no, they're just gay. No baiting's here. Excited Lancer noises. I have to color in his little face spade. Yeah, I think you should just stick with the first 3 seasons. Apparently the 4th season is where things really went off the rails. So, if you just watch the first 3, you're probably fine. She's like, why are you small? I am baby. Interesting character. Well, that's not what queer baiting means. That is not what queer baiting is. Queer baiting means, oh, we're gonna tease the fact that there's a, you know, queer ship or a queer character in here, and then we're not gonna actually do it. So the, oh shoot, here it goes again. The idea is that, it's supposed to, like, entice people in, oh, to watch it, will there be a queer thing in the show? And then there's not, and yeah. Sherlock is kind of notorious for that. Well, if you're not going to do it, then don't pretend like you're going to do it for the sake of, like, getting people to talk about it like you're going to do it. Yeah, but again, that's not what queer baiting is about. It's not about, you know, the characters as a whole. It's about specifically the relationship and stuff like that. It is supposed to be about, you know, like, oh, we're teasing you this to make you keep watching, but we're not going to actually follow through on it. Okay. Like, why are you a small creature? He's just a little guy. Only peppermint or pumpkin spice? I think she'd be peppermint, not really a pumpkin spice kind of person. She's less about the fall and just about the Christmas. Christmas. He's just a little goober. Look at his gooberishness. Alright, thanks a bunch for coming to the stream. Always appreciate you being here. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. Man, I'll probably be able to get through, like, most of the clean lines for this one, which will be neat. Which will be cool. Oh yeah, I imagine that they go out for Christmas decorations. But I think the holidays have their Christmas decorations up just all year. They never actually take them down. It's always Christmas at the holiday house. I can see hometown from space. Exactly. Finally getting to do Lancer's expressions with his little mask again. His little spade mask. Oh, I miss doing his little spade mouth from Paper Trail. Excited Lancer noises. In Paper Trail, by the end of Paper Trail, he had the belly mouth. He does not have that here. He got it in the fight with his dad. He's like, I've grown up into a real Lancer. I'm not quite sure what dialogue I have for this part yet. I know I wanted to have something like funny, but I'm not sure specifically what to do. So hopefully I'll think of something. Or what I already have in mind will work out well. One of the other two. Ta-da! What do you mean you don't have a 30-foot tall Santa that sings here? You have a 12-foot skeleton, though. Alright, good luck with lunch. I'll have to do that myself in a fairly soonish kind of way. It's like, wait a minute, must process this. It really does have horse here this way. Wait a minute, that's silly. That's just silly. Lancer calls Susie's hair a hairy cabin. It's extremely cozy. Good for just hanging out in. Weird little teeth all poking out. Person, can you hear Susie? No. I mean, they kind of already do at one point. She'll get more tolerant of it. Gonna have all them freckles all over the place. Yeah, get back here. Don't stray too far. She's doing a big scary laugh. So many freckles. So little time. I'm gonna take a break again. I lost track of the time. So many freckles, so many teeths. It's like, please do not eat any more parasites. They are difficult to get out. Gotta be careful about that. I'm debating if I do want to actually do a comic with that or not. That might be a bit of a gross one. I don't think they could find a harness and tether wide enough. Or long enough for that. Would not really work. Or else a scarf not long enough. I don't think his scarf goes on for miles. I can see for miles. Also, he's like, I'm not getting a scarf that's miles long. That's too much to carry. Okay. Page 6 is done. Holy cow, we're going through. I should probably stop and stretch before I get to the last page. So I'm going to do that super quick. Oh, they be friends. Yeah, they're not going to find a harness and line that's that long. Not a possibility. What is a possibility is me stretching. Ooh. Excuse me. And then we'll get as far as we can on these pages, and man, if we don't finish, we'll at least get pretty close. So that would be cool. How is Alfie? Does she stretch with me? No. She lays around like a lump. She is a big old lump. But she did poop yesterday, so that was good. I'm like, oh, you went all by yourself. Good girl. Normally I have to try and coax her to go. She went all by herself. Sure, she tried to go on me and on my couch, but I have to move her to the table for that. She's decided that, she's like, well, I'm gonna poop on you. You're gonna make me poop, I'm just gonna poop on you. And I'm like, no, do not poop on me. Do not. That's the way of animals. They're just like, oh, my person. I'm gonna poop on them. Apparently so, yeah. Alas and alack. Don't need that. She's like, well, I'm already sitting here and you're soft, so I'm gonna go. I'm like, no! Do not. Alright, be right back for one more stretch and all that stuff. Back for a bit more. And yeah, I know animals do that for that reason, but I don't know if that's why she's doing it there. A sign of lizard love. Speaking of, oh, Susie's like, you are cute now. He's like a little remora fish for her shark. And help her out with stuff. Little thing. He's like, I can be a remora fish. Amazing. I've always wanted that. Doing his weird little lancer moves. Are they clothes or part of his body? We don't know. We'll never know. Chris is like, hey, gifts. weird situation. I wonder if this is a memory thing or something. I don't quite understand it. I like all of Lancer's little silly poses. Welcome back. We are making our way through these pages. Although if I actually get through all of the lines today, that would be a good place to stop, which would be cool. We got all that done in the morning. Very quickly. Like, Lancer's my new best friend. He funny. Like, I want to be a bad guy too. By a bad guy, I mean a giant eldritch beast. Friendship with Chris over. Lancer is my best friend now. Like, that's right, I'm the best. Chris, I got moss. Gotta share that moss, Chris. You drive a hard bargain. Hey, come on, Susie, I promised you could eat like everybody back home. Being silly. Even Rel says being a silly. Special lines. Chris is like, oh boy. Everybody has friendship powers, yay! Is like, oh boy. The people I surround myself with. By necessity. Yeah, exactly. They're like, Why do I have to get eaten? He doesn't. Unfair. They are not amused. Hard doing that. Oh, yeah, that's a separate layer. Chris, you get a cool shawl. Okay. Go hop. Like Lancer gets to immediately ride on the big Susie. Yeah, long hairs. Welcome back. Hope your Wi-Fi's better. We're probably getting kind of close to the end. I'm gonna see if I can actually finish all the pages off, which would be very cool. I was expecting this to take a lot longer. But we're blazing through the pages. Yep, pretty much one more after this one. Yeah, we might just go ahead and finish all the pages and then we'll be done for the day, because I'll have to get some lunch myself. Yeah, at least hope your Wi-Fi is better. Yep, Chris is cranky now. And I go, brother, what is this nonsense? Well, my time's only eating lunch. It's only about 11:27 in the morning here. I do need my lunches. I had breakfast. Now I gotta have lunch. Yeah, I'm not sure what time it is in Europe. Probably close to the evening. Depends on where you are there too. just a little goober. Oh, you were eating dinner, yes. That is pretty late. It's not be about the time I start heading over to bed. Because I'm a morning person, not a night person, so I tend to... Oh, shoot. It's doing the dumb thing again. Ugh. Give me back my thingy. So I tend to have earlier dinners and stuff like that. I don't really do a late one. Try and go to bed by like 9 and all, or by 11 and all that. Adland! Welcome to Adland, land of the ads. If any of them are cruddy, that would be bad. No, well, yeah, but I can't talk. Oh yeah, I'm usually out by midnight at least, not before like 11:30. That land be gone. Oh yeah, some people do up that late. Some people are like, you know, night owls. Just not me. I am a morning person. Alright, we got one more page to do, and then I think I'll call it a day. Chris is like, ugh. What do we have on that? Oh, that's a man. Yeah, my idea of sleeping in, quote unquote, on the weekend is like, oh, I'll set my alarm for 7 instead of 6. A whole extra hour of sleep. I probably should get more sleep though. Probably be good, but I got stuff I gotta do. I gotta do stuff. Getting into his vacation cabin. Yeah, the thing is, there's no right or wrong way to do morning or night stuff. Like, you know, we need people who are awake during the evening, we need people who are awake during the morning. You kind of need both for a healthy, happy community. But I think in general, society's like, nope, you gotta be a morning person. And a lot of people are not that. That's what I am, but I think that's a bit unusual among artists. Most artists are night people, I think. Oh, I get all my best ideas at like, you know, 3 a.m. and I'm like, no, that's when I am sleepy. I had to do a night shift once. I had a job that was basically the graveyard shift, the night shift. Ran from like ooh, excuse me, from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. That was really rough on me. That was a rough time. Oh, sheesh. Yeah. Just the my pen just vanishes right off. One good thing about that job where I was, you know, up super late and I basically drove home at like 6 a.m. was this was when I was living at my parents' place in Malibu, and I was working at LAX, and so to get home I would basically like drive along the Pacific coast, like the beach, to get home. So basically the drive home was, here's the sun rising over the ocean kind of thing. That was the one nice thing about that job, was lovely ocean sunrises on the way back. And the roads were pretty clear. Only surfers are out that early. So that was nice. Otherwise, bleh. Otherwise it was a bleh. And even then, sometimes I was very tired and I couldn't like appreciate lovely ocean sunrises that much. Oof, yeah, that's rough if you can't go to bed that early. People won't let you. Sunrises are very nice. Ocean sunrises are gorgeous. They are super duper pretty. And you go to the ocean at night sometimes. The ocean at night is extremely different from ocean during the day because it's like, oh, this is actually very intimidating and big and dark and does not care about you kind of thing. Different experience than during the day. She's like, I have a new friend. Oh yeah, ocean sunsets, also great. Very super pretty. The special lines. Alright, thanks a bunch for coming. I'll be stopping soon as well. As soon as we finish this page, it'll be time to stop. We've gotten through all of the lines for this one, which is pretty dang good. Faster than I would have anticipated anyway. It's nice to have a comic that's a little bit easier to do. Backgrounds are certainly a lot easier. That's for sure. The Asriel ones, I was like, alright, we're going to set this in a library. A medieval gothic library. That's great job! I have to draw all these dang books. It's just like, here, there's rocks and holes. Easy peasy. Yep, interiors are tough. I mean, exteriors can be too, but often interiors are very complicated. Okay. Both a little bit later. I'll say it's pensive. That's good. Always good to practice, you know, interiors and landscapes and stuff like that. Backgrounds are important. You can't neglect them. It helps set the scene, especially for sequential art and all that stuff. I know for most people they're kind of a pain to do, so they tend to be forgotten. They are a pain to do most of the time. Tired stuff. I got one panel down. Now the rest. Susie's like, I'm the coolest. I have a friend now. Chris is like, I don't get a new pet. Jeez. You got a friend. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Why is that such a good jingle? Lancer, the evil Eldritch beast. Not quite. He's doing his best, though. Red eye. Yeah, fortunately, parents might be in worse trouble than just, I needed a pet. I'm in big trouble. Has to be like, excuse me, what is going on here? What is happening? Sorry, trying to figure out what's going on. But it's missing some information. Okay. He's like, I strut. I swear, I move this thing too fast and it's just like, no! You gotta like take it slow. Oh, you don't want to hear double. That's no fun. That's frustrating. Just a big smile like, yeah, that's the cool ones. No, she's not trying to sing. She's just like, haha, I found a cool thing. I guess she does look like she's trying to sing a bit. She is very fun to draw. Yes, I'll punch your face. But you still like me. So many teeth. Too many teeth for a resort. It's fun to try and draw things even if you're not using them for a particular story. Just for the sake of it. Alright, thanks a bunch for coming to the stream. Hopefully so. I might do some next week. Although, we'll see how long they can last because once I start work again, then less time for streaming. And work will be starting in about a week and a half. But until then, we'll do some streamings. Because it's fun. Yes, thanks so much for coming. soon as I finish this page, I'll be done for the day. And then we'll have all the lines done. And that'll be super cool. I'm trying to have her do like a strut. What? Well, the thing with this version of Susie was that I did the paper trail version first, and it was supposed to just be for that nightmare sequence. Like, that was all it was for. And then I ended up drawing her a couple other times, and people were like, oh, you should do Noelle too. So I was like, okay, I'll do Noelle. And I'm like, oh, what about Chris? I'm like, well, here's how Chris would go. And they're like, well, you should do Noelle or do Rousey. And I'm like, okay, I'll do Rousey. And then it just kind of kept snowballing. So basically this was originally designed for paper trail, but I just ended up repurposing it. Hello, thank you for coming. We are almost done here, unfortunately, but we've made very good progress despite my tablet or Photoshop or somebody being very weird about me drawing. She got smooth hair. How does she even take care of it? She doesn't have shampoo. She wouldn't use it if she did. Whee! Oh, sheesh. That's what I'm talking about. It just kaputs on me when I'm trying to draw. I don't understand it. Well, it's gotta be the driver or something. I don't know. I just updated that last night. I had to. Maybe there'll be fixes for it in the future. I don't know. Alright, last panel. What? I just did it again. Ah! Why does it do that? Just the pen will vanish. Alright. All my tools will vanish. Well, the ideas are fun, even if you can't use them all. She got swishy tail with many of furs and hairs. Yes, this is the last panel, and we will be done for the day. We actually managed to get through the whole sequence, which is pretty cool. Whee! It's nice to have a section that goes a little bit faster than the other ones do. I got a lancer on my head. Sucks when layouts get messed up. It's very important. This is like, okay, I guess we're dealing with this. They've seen weirder things already. Well, Lancer is pretty weird, because he's like just a little goober. A little guy. Yeah, his dad is much worse. Trying to decide if I want to eventually depict a boss fight, maybe against Queen. And then that could also be for Meat and Birdley. Maybe more psychological stuff going on. But that might be a ways away. Guess we'll see. Or Spamton might also be fun. The problem is, like, all the bosses we have so far might be interesting, but don't know which one I would focus on. Either way, what we have done is finished off this one. Yay, we've gotten all the lines done for this section. Yep, this is a fun one if you like the dark stuff. It's certainly fun to draw and do neat things with. But yeah, yay! I went a lot faster than I thought it would. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll get through about half of this today. But no, I got through all of the lines this morning, so that's excellent. I can go on to working on the bases and shading and all that goodness next for later on. So yay! But yeah, this was a pretty good stream, except for I really don't know what's going on with my pen and what to do with that. At least it's an easy fix, but it's very odd. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. I need to go get some lunch and then let Alfie's out so she can run around a little bit, get her exercise. But yeah, thanks so much for coming, you guys. I always appreciate you being here. The next thing I'll do is probably more Spirit Fair on Friday, which will be fun, and hopefully that'll all go smoothly as well. And I hope you all have a great day and rest of your week. Alright, thanks, and I'll see you all next time. Alright, bye-bye.